In this video we are going to talk about Heart Eyes. I tried the YouTube cash cow business for 28 days, here's what happened. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. With the launch of my first cash cow YouTube channel, I earned my first $1 million in less than a month. Listed below is what I've learned and what I've observed so far in terms of outcomes. So far, I have experimented with a variety of different business models, and none of them has piqued my interest quite like this one. Why did I choose this model? Because I was fed up with all of the sales pitches from gurus, many of whom I couldn't tell you who they were in the first place. I decided to use this model. Cold calling, funnel design, and other such activities had become tedious to me. I needed a break from it all. You don't even have to be a marketer in the traditional sense of the word to be able to do this. YouTube videos are also something I enjoy doing. In my opinion, it is by far the best platform available, and I have always wished to take advantage of it, but I have never been able to figure out exactly how to do so. Finally, the fact that you can use YouTube to your advantage without having to create any of the content. Authentic online passive income in the purest sense of the word. The results of the top people who own these types of channels can tell you that this business model is not a joke just by looking at their results, and this is something that you should take seriously. After seeing the results that these guys were able to achieve, I was literally sold. My research led me to purchase a course titled YTA Masterclass, which I am currently enrolled in. For the sake of not having to complete the assignment himself, Cody enlisted the assistance of one of his most talented students, Devin Canup, who completed the assignment on his behest. Devin is currently working on a new version of the course with Caleb Maddox, one of the world's most promising and influential entrepreneurs, which will be released in the near future. In this way, the YTA Masterclass was made available to the public. Based on what I've learned from watching the entire thing, I can tell you that they primarily discuss virality, outsourcing content, knowing how to write compelling titles and descriptions, finding people to outsource all of the content, and everything else that is associated with this model. As a result of this, my first cash cow YouTube channel, Luxury Empire, was launched, and this has been my experience thus far. How many videos have I released? It is likely that I will have released a total of 18 videos by the time I finish writing this blog post. It was a fantastic learning experience for me, because I had 2 additional YouTube channels. I would have had to work on the videos for the entirety of every day of the week if I wanted to be able to release 18 videos in only 30 days. While doing homework, I am a college student, working out, and even expanding Luxury Empire to other platforms. I could have been doing something else with the time I was wasting. Having the opportunity to start both this blog and an Instagram page has been extremely beneficial to my professional development. How much have I paid to outsource the content? Because I have outsourced all of the content, it has resulted in a significant financial outlay. I've observed that many owners of cash cow YouTube channels typically claim that each video they produce costs them between $50 and $60. I have been unable to locate individuals who are willing to provide those services at that price point up to this point in time. Then I discovered some guys who can do voiceovers on Upwork who charge $20 per voiceover and $25 per script for $5 on Fiverr, and I discovered a video editor on Upwork who charges $50 per edition, 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 and $50 per edition for $5 on Fiverr. As a result, the cost of producing each video will be $95 per video. After much deliberation, I decided to create my own thumbnails because, despite the fact that they were only $5 on Fiverr, the process of creating them is something I actually enjoy doing myself. To be completely honest with you, I actually started looking for people who would edit my videos for $30 when I realized I needed help. Even though I was successful in locating the individual with whom I am currently collaborating, I did not receive a large number of responses to my search. After much deliberation, I decided to increase his salary as a result of the outstanding work he has done thus far, as well as the fact that I did not believe $30 was a reasonable compensation for the amount of time he devotes to video production. Despite the fact that I am frequently a complete moron, I must admit that I am amusing. As a result of my salary increase, he has been able to edit videos in as little as 3 days, as opposed to the previous week and a half it took him to complete the same task because he had other projects to complete prior to my salary increase. To top it all off, I've hired more men at the same wage as I was previously paying them. As of this writing, I have spent a total of $1,710 on the 18 videos that I have uploaded to my YouTube channel, which amounts to a total of $1,710 per video, and I have 7 videos yet to be uploaded. However, despite the fact that it was done solely to speed up the process, this was not the case in this instance. The option to create content without charging for it exists at all times when creating content. My results so far. Honestly, I had no expectations whatsoever when I first started this channel that it would garner any attention within the first few months of its operation. I had no idea what to expect. Because I am concentrating on luxurious items, and because there is a great deal of competition in this niche, I was concerned that I would not be able to rank for any of the terms I desired. Maintaining focus on the fact that this is a long-term project is essential as you begin working on it. Always keep in mind that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and you will most likely not see any results for several months after commencing the program. It is likely that the situation will remain in this state for an extended period of time once the compound effect begins to work its magic on it. Following the advice given in Darren Hardy's book, The Compound Effect, it is necessary to approach any endeavor with the mindset of a compound from the outset in order to achieve success. To put it another way, it would entail taking small steps over a long period of time, while remaining consistent and persistent throughout. After a few months or years of taking these seemingly insignificant steps, they begin to add up and produce astonishing results. A magic spell that made its way into your life had the effect of transforming you into an overnight sensation, as the expression goes. As a matter of fact, that is exactly how I intend to approach this channel in order to get the project off to a good start. What are your thoughts on our video? Please let us know what you think in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from me again, please subscribe and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching us.